Today's guests are responsible for one of the only places where waking up at 6 a.m. and standing in line for hours somehow feels worth it. Today we're talking about Aaron Franklin and Stacy Franklin, the duo behind Franklin Barbecue. What started as backyard cookouts and a roadside trailer turned into a full-blown phenomenon. James Beard Awards, Barbecue Hall of Fame, cookbooks, an Anthony Bourdain endorsement, and a president stopping by. Casual. Aaron's a pitmaster, and Stacy's the one making sure the whole thing doesn't fall apart. And together they've built an empire in Austin without franchising it into oblivion. So today we're talking about what it actually looks like to build something this big as a couple, who makes the calls, who says no, and how they've stayed so intentional while the whole world's been telling them to go bigger. Aaron, Stacy.
Hi.
Welcome to Told Y'all.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm not in the presence of like just barbecue royalty, but good vibes royalty.
I hope so.
We celebrate
Thanks.
good vibes, and I'm glad to be here. I needed to do some record shopping anyway.
Good. I mean, and when I say good vibes, I feel like every space and place and thing that you all have created down to the branding has been it's just a celebratory time of fun, connection, community, and vibes. Is that intentional or is that just who you guys are?
Oh, it's definitely intentional. I also think that's who we are. I think, we're in general just happy people that like to do happy things.
Yeah. You agree, Stace?
I guess so.
Am I full of it?
Yes.
Oh, well, that helps too, I guess.
You guys are fun. You guys have always, but every time I'm
We're
around
fun,
you,
gosh darn it.
You are fun. You guys are a good hang and a good time. I want to go back to, before we get into the trailer and what is Franklin Barbecue and how you've expanded, I want to know how you two met. I heard there was a Zoolander story woven in this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to... Never mind. We met at a bar because my roommate was dating Stacy's roommate, and she had moved to town a few weeks before that. I was on tour with the band, so I was a few weeks late to the game. But yeah, we met and just hung out. Just, as I remember it, we sat there for most of the night just talking, and I just thought she was the coolest gal I'd ever met.
For sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
50, 60,
56
24 years ago.
24 years ago.
Okay, so you were in a band. What were you doing at that time, Stacy?
I had a pretty sweet waitress gig.
Oh, yeah.
At the Olive Garden.
Stop.
Yeah. I transferred here
From the Olive Garden?
from the Olive Garden in Amarillo, Texas.
to the one on
Olive
South
Garden in
Lamar?
Austin. Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas needed more breadsticks.
Exactly.
No
They were running
joke.
low.
So yeah, I had a job there, and it wasn't great, but yeah.
I'm
Well,
shocked.
I also helped you get fired from that job.
No,
that wasn't me. That's good.
no, but I did get fired.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. I imagine
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to get fired from Olive Garden.
No. Well, when they say like free soup, salad, and breadsticks,
Yeah.
they don't mean you can give it to your roommates.
Rude.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have known that.
I know. Thought it was free.
God,
Your
corporate,
friend-
man.
I know. Your friends got hooked up. That Zuppa Toscana.
Yeah, it was
So
the,
good.
The raspberry lemonade put it over the edge.
Okay, so
Mhm.
you got fired.
Yep.
Aaron's in a
This
band.
was after though. So after we were together,
Yeah,
I got
for
fired. But
probably a month or two, I guess.
yeah, I moved here, and I had 3 roommates. They were all friends with his friends and roommates,
Uh-huh.
and so I would have met him probably 3 weeks sooner, but he was on tour
Okay.
with his band at the time. So he got back into town, rolled into town, and then we met at a bar called Red Fez. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Because
Yeah.
it would have been like a Thursday. Somebody was DJing, I think.
It was DJ night at the Red Fez.
No longer exists, right? I've never
No.
heard of
No,
it.
I don't
okay.
think so. We haven't been back since.
Yeah.
East 5th Street.
It really
Okay.
set us off
Yeah.
on the wrong foot.
I think it was Lucky Lounge was next door. I think it was a
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't really hang out there. I had actually
No, we
never
didn't
been
hang out there.
before.
That was just
Okay.
I don't think I've been back either.
What kind of band were you in?
Oh, obnoxiously loud rock and roll.
Okay. What was it called?
I can't say.
Otherwise, we'll look it up. That's exactly what I do. Okay. How long were you in the band?
Oh, that band. Well, I've been in a lot of bands over the years. That band, probably a few years, I guess. But, we toured a fair bit and played a lot of shows.
Yeah.
It was super duper fun. I played drums.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you do in your early 20s?
Exactly.
Hang out, play rock shows?
Yeah. Work at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
100%.
Different things.
So did you have a culinary background, or where did barbecue come into play for you two?
Well, I feel like I may have accidentally gotten Stacy into this mess. But I grew up for a few years in a barbecue restaurant that my parents owned.
Mm-hmm.
And so
in Texas?
Yeah, it was in Texas. It was in
Okay.
Bryan, Texas, where I grew up. And Stacy had already been working in restaurants a bunch, and I kind of had too, a little on and off, always front of house stuff. But yeah, we got our first apartment together, and I went out and bought the nicest barbecue pit I could afford, $99 at Academy, and bought a brisket from HEB. I think it was like $25, something like that. It was pretty inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
Things have really changed.
Yeah.
Built a fire, and I was kind of hooked. I remember sitting in the backyard drinking a Lone Star and be like, man, this is just the coolest.
Like, well, what was it?
Well, if you remember.
Oh.
Well, and that's the thing. And this is why we don't do podcasts together.
Well, I think we both remember things differently.
We'll stop fighting soon.
Yeah.
And every time we tell the story, it's different. But
okay, Meemaw.
You played a show at.
Oh, it was an in-store.
It wasn't Waterloo.
No, it was at 33 degrees, but I'd cooked a brisket the night before that.
It was 33 degrees?
Yeah, it was 33 degrees on the drag. We did an in-store. We had a half keg of Lone Star left over, and I had cooked my first brisket the night before.
Okay.
And, didn't have a home for it. I just wanted to cook something. So I cooked a brisket in quotation marks, had it in the fridge. So we took the keg back to our apartment that had a pretty nice little backyard.
Yeah, invited people back over.
Okay.
From the in-store.
Yeah, well, friends. Not like
everybody's a friend.
Not like the riffraff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone came back to your backyard and hung out and had the
they
brisket.
said it was good. It was terrible for the
Really?
record. Worst thing I've ever cooked. That's not true.
But we used to have backyard barbecues like that 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did backyard barbecues for a few, I guess about 7 years.
And they just kind of built up.
Okay.
To where Aaron would talk about opening a barbecue restaurant.
Well, from that first brisket, though, I definitely had like a little sparkle in my eye. I was like, oh, what if we opened up a barbecue restaurant one day? That could be cool.
Yeah.
Turns out
you did it. So you're hosting these parties. How long? A year, 2 years before you actually?
I think it was about 7 years before we really opened up the trailer.
I'm trying to do the math in my head.
The story's different every time.
Like 7 years. Yeah.
7 years. And what are you doing at that time, Stacy?
Working in restaurants.
Okay. Still in the restaurant space, and you're still in a band at this time. Do you have a job too? Or, well, I'm sure being in a band is a job, but.
No, I was pretty severely underemployed
for
many, many years. Now I had a bunch of jobs, just classic Austin stuff, like 4 part-time jobs and doing, carpentry stuff on the side, and all the while, like in my head, it was kind of like gaining skills to open a restaurant. It's like, oh, I need to learn how to do electrical. Oh, well, I need to learn how to like build a house. But I was also collecting kind of like towards the latter part of that, like kind of collecting leftover building materials and stuff like that. So I kind of piecemealed Franklin together pretty hardcore. But it's safe to say I was underemployed.
Okay. And so who was the one, or what was the moment where you're like, we're getting a trailer and we're doing this?
Stacy's fault.
Stacy.
I don't
your
think
idea.
so.
Yeah, totally. Because I had been pipe dreaming about a barbecue thing. We were doing the backyard stuff about once a year. We would have like Aaron and Stacy's backyard summer barbecue. I'd hand out little handbills at rock clubs and stuff. Like, hey, what are you doing at a barbecue? So, Stacy's always kind of been the one that has really like pushed, pushed me, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we would have a backyard barbecue and Stacy would call up from work and be like, hey, I think maybe a lot more people are going to show up than you think are. I'm going to run to Southside and get some sausage. I rented some tables. You need to go pick up these chairs. I think you're underprepared for this. I think you need to do better at this. I'm like, okay, I will.
Yeah.
And that was really, how the backyard barbecues really went. Like at first it was like, hey, we'll just have like 10 people over. But then they were like 100 I think the biggest one we ever had was about 120 something people.
Wow.
And that was also like the last one that we did before we opened the trailer.
Okay.
So like things had kind of really been picking up some
Yeah.
steam. But, one afternoon, Stacy found on Craigslist a super busted old camper trailer for $300.
Stop.
And she called him. She's like, hey, I found this trailer on Craigslist. I think we should get it and maybe make it into a barbecue trailer.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to do a trailer. I wanted a real restaurant.
Okay.
In hindsight, I think it worked out. I'm glad we did.
100%.
But yeah, again, it was Stacy's fault that we got a trailer.
I mean, Stacy, kudos to you though for being the hype girl. Like you're
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just try to make it happen.
Yeah. But you saw the vision and you knew how it was growing and what you both were building, but you were hyping him up, right? Like you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Yes.
But
own that.
it was
low level hype.
low level. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get the
Supporting.
trailer. Is this 2009?
This would have been 2007.
8.
2007. Yeah. I get to make up the years and then I
I'm
say
really bad
that's
at
what
years.
it was.
So we got the trailer. It was not really much of a trailer. It had
Mhm.
been welded on this steel frame over Lake Austin. It was like a boathouse.
Uh-huh.
So it was really, really in bad shape.
Yeah.
It was an early 70s Aristocrat. And, so we got this thing. We parked it in the back. We had a huge backyard and had like a little shed that I built things in and stuff. But I'd also been kind of collecting like leftover wire from projects or whatever. So I kind of had like a little bit of a game plan on like, that we were going to build something. We had absolutely no money for this kind of stuff. So it took us about a year to build the trailer.
Okay.
We just kind of worked on it in the evenings in the backyard.
Yeah.
And then, one night, a friend of mine, eventually a friend of mine called up and he was like, hey, I'm opening up this coffee roastery place, working on it. Man, you want to help me install some windows or whatever it was? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm severely underemployed. I'd love to help. So I went over there and we're sitting out there one night and, drinking some beers on the tailgate. And, it's this old like 50s era, like Texaco station off of I-35. And, I was like, man, you should park that trailer back here. It's like, oh my God. Yes. And that was what did it. 100%.
So your trailer was first at a gas station.
Well,
at a Texaco.
I wouldn't call it a gas station. It was a coffee roastery.
The coffee place.
Coffee roastery.
It's an old gas station.
Okay.
It had
No
been an
longer
old
gas.
station.
Got it.
Well, it's no longer even there.
Okay.
Now it's gone.
Been demoed recently.
Okay.
But
What was the coffee place?
Altry Roasting, which that guy, Travis Kaiser, eventually did a bunch of stuff and ended up, he owns Barrett's now.
Okay.
In town.
Got it. Okay. So you started there. And then when did you go over to the east side?
1 year. Well, so we opened in December of 2009 in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then by, I'd say the end of January, maybe first part of February, it started getting pretty busy. Like for us, I mean, we're doing like 3 briskets a day and then 6 and then 9 and then 12 and then had to build another cooker and then, kind of
started with just 3 a day.
Yep. On the busy days.
How many are you at now?
100, 106.
Wow. And is it taking you when you're doing those 3? It takes a full, 12 hours, 24 hours?
It's a 24-hour cook schedule
My
for
God.
all the different meats to go out and stuff. But yeah, we're kind of gearing up at the trailer, operating it. And if I remember right, I think we signed the lease on the building almost exactly 1 year to the day that we opened.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then it took us 3 months to work on that building while operating the trailer. And then we moved in.
We quickly outgrew our little trailer and moved into a very also small building that we have also outgrown, but we are there.
Well, we do a lot with 50 seats.
Yeah. Okay. So this is interesting to me. So you're at this coffee roastery place. You're doing 3 briskets a day. You start to grow. It's word of mouth at this point. It's not social media. It's not. Did you have a website?
It was a weird time where we did open without a real website. I think you didn't have to have a website.
No.
You didn't have to.
You didn't have to have
You
anything.
could open a business and not have a website.
There
was no what?
Behind a barbed wire fence next to an adult bookstore and an adult, like a strip club on the side of a highway with really no sign and behind another building.
I feel like brisket makes sense. And
really
sandwich between
location.
Two buses.
Yes. I mean, Thank you. I feel like there's a plethora of puns that we could hit on there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Sorry, low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, easy. It's too easy.
But where was I?
You didn't have a website, so you didn't really need
you're
one back
asking
then.
about social media. This was the great time of the blog.
The blog.
2009, huge year
if
for
you want to
Yes.
pinpoint
Yep.
what was happening, it wasn't social media really quite.
You're right.
yet.
Food
It was
bloggers.
the blog. So it was the bloggers world. And we had lots of bloggers coming. I think we even had like a blogger meetup or something.
Like
Maybe.
literally MEAT up.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't-
Yes.
Thank you. I'm here for the next 45 minutes.
Pretty good.
Sorry, we're
Thank
bad
you.
at spelling.
Thank
No, that's why we make
We'll be
barbecue.
here all week. But you're right. That was like when people started, blogging about food. YouTube started right around, or
Yeah, that was
YouTube
like
started right around that time.
2009, right?
But that
No,
was
2008
also
maybe.
when the internet was kind of getting going. So that played a huge part in how quickly, Franklin Barbecue kind of got going. And that's kind of like if you look back historically at like 2008, 2009, 2010, that's when Roy Choi opened his trailer. That's when we opened. That's when Pok Pok opened. Like all these like really iconic places that got huge really quickly. It's because of the internet.
Yeah, that Koji barbecue truck used to be like, I lived in LA at the time and it was all over Twitter and you could follow the truck on Twitter.
He was like the first guy to like actually use social media.
Yeah. Wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there a particular blogger or was there a headline or was there some moment where you're like, oh my God, this guy, like, this is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Vaughn's.
His
blog.
Barbecue Snob.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was the first one, Full Custom Gospel. And like really, we've gotten so gosh darn lucky over the years.
Yeah.
Like, backyard barbecues had like, barbecue people coming to them and stuff. And then we opened the trailer and then, one of Daniel's college buddies actually lived on the same street that our trailer was on.
Okay.
So the first weekend that we were open, his friend called him and was like, hey, these people just opened a barbecue trailer. Oh my God, I've never had anything like it. You got to come check this out. So he was on it pretty quick. And this is before Texas Monthly had a barbecue thing. Like it's pretty old school for barbecue.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like the stars have aligned for us so well over the years.
Yeah.
It's very much a different time for marketing
Yeah.
your business.
Absolutely.
A lot easier, I think, for us.
Oh yeah.
It just kind of happened.
When I'm still not on social
We
media.
didn't have to try.
You're not on social media.
Mm.
Good for you.
I look at my phone enough.
Yeah.
I don't need another reason.
I mean, you're on it, Stacy, but do you really use it?
Not much lately, not so much.
Yeah.
I'm not too jazzed about
It's
it.
a relief,
Just
to be
really
honest.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
That ages me. I'm 100.
I know. I asked Aaron earlier if he's ever searched his name on TikTok. He's like, God, no.
I don't have a TikTok
He doesn't
account.
know how to get into TikTok.
I do not know TikTok.
I'll show you a funny TikTok after. I mean, obviously you have so many fans of the restaurant, of yourself. So it's cool to see all the hype that continues to.
It's really sweet. It is beyond heartwarming.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going back to this moment of like, the bloggers are talking about y'all. Daniel Vaughn, who's a prominent, writer and barbecue aficionado, is talking about you. Then you open the brick and mortar on the east side. Yeah.
Mhm.
How are you approaching that as a couple and who's doing what with the business?
How do we approach it? Well, we could work like all day. We didn't have any
We didn't have a kiddo.
children yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And I worked about 24, 23 hour
we
days.
just got it all done.
Were you still working in restaurants or did you go full time immediately when you opened?
Yeah. After we opened the trailer at a certain point, I made that my
It's about 2 months in, I think. if I
Sole-
remember
Yeah.
right.
occupation. Yeah, we just figured it out. There wasn't,
Boy, do what you got to do.
I
Yeah.
don't think we ever wrote anything on like a dry erase board or anything.
No,
there
God,
was
no.
no planning.
There was
No
no
business plan.
There's still not. It just sort of
Works.
works.
Yeah. Well, and when we opened, it's like, okay, well, buy enough food to make it one day, make the money, go
Mhm.
buy more food for the next day, and just really, cash floated every day into the next. So we've been doing that the whole time. And then, And then when we got the building, we cash flowed that out of the trailer. And we had also had one South by Southwest under our belts. And also, if you look at that era, South by Southwest, that's when things were getting really starting to get a little crazy.
I worked there.
That was like the first time we had a line to I-35 down the access road. So that was it was like, okay, something's going on. We got to get it together. And we were already
down the access road. That's nuts.
And just, I don't know, I guess they had the internet.
Yeah.
But our first day of actually being open in the brick and mortar was the first day of South by.
Okay.
For 2011.
Oh my gosh. I was there.
It was freaking bonkers. I remember looking at the line while cooking, looking at the line and hanging on a smokestack, welding a smokestack on so I could get turkeys cooking for lunch while looking at the line from over the fence.
Absolutely insane. Were you overwhelmed, or what were you?
Absolutely.
I think I have a memory, and we're still like this, of just like trying to protect how special the trailer was and the vibes that people got from being in line and everything about the experience, that I worried that we would mess it all up.
Yeah.
Like that like little perfect scenario would get somehow messed up. And
that's real.
I think Aaron and I both still like
very protective.
Anything that we change, we always are like making sure we're not going to ruin the whole magic that kind of exists on its own.
Yeah. And it is pure magic. I mean, it's a total unicorn of a restaurant, but even just being up there and the amount of guests every day that come through, you're like, oh my gosh, like it just hugs and just good vibes, and the amount of like love and appreciation that we receive from all these people that come through the doors.
Yeah.
Like, I would never want to compromise that.
I
Like,
mean,
it's so special to so many people, including us.
They're planning vacations to come to your restaurant. What does that feel like?
It's crazy.
It's wild. I've seen videos of y'all, well, specifically Aaron, walking through the line or waiting as the door opens at 10:59 or 11 a.m. and people are coming in and you're like, oh, good to see you again. Oh, happy you're here. And
Glad you got your braces off.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And I think that's so unique and so special. And it
so
sounds
mom and
like,
pop.
yeah, truly. And it sounds like that is what you experience at the trailer too. Were there certain things with the trailer, to your point, Stacy, where you were like, we are not going to let this thing fall to the wayside with this brick and mortar now. Like, we are going to, I don't know, pass out samples of burnt ends or whatever the thing was for you. Did you carry that on?
I think we have always everything carried
Like, what were those special touches?
I think, major service is
service is off the charts.
So important to us.
Yeah.
And like, we have the friendliest, most special people that work for us. And
you really do.
They make dreams come true every day for people. So
absolutely.
I think that's, at least something that I have control over and that we do together. But, Aaron's always done the food and been, very intense about that. And
yeah, I pretty quickly got, ended up doing the midnight shift. We're like, oh, time to make the donuts. Yeah, because you can't.
Yeah.
It'd be like, here, go cook this barbecue. It's got our name on it. It's like, and none of us really knew what the heck we were doing anyway. So had to figure it out on the spot.
I mean, you're right. Your employees at Franklin and at Uptown are a delight. They are so fun. I keep going back to fun and vibes. Like, I really do mean that. What is your interview process like? Like, what do you look for?
Oh gosh. It's safe to say that we don't interview people anymore. Usually. Sometimes I do.
We interview like managers and stuff. But, back in the day, it was really like, Stacy's better at interviewing people than I am. Is that true?
I'll take it. Aaron's like interviewing someone and, well, how much do you need to make? Oh, I need to make, $15 an hour. We'll pay you $18.
I think you're worth more.
Really bad at negotiating.
And I stopped doing that years ago.
He's not allowed to do that.
Yeah. She makes me go to the dungeon. When the interview gets to that part. Really, I think it's just, for us, it's more if they're a good fit, if they're kind and they have good work ethic and they're honest, is really and they just have a natural knack for just being kind and nice, and really at both places, everybody just gets along so well. And it's just one big extended barbecue family. And, they take their vacations together. They watch each other's kids.
Love it.
It's so sweet and it's so special. And it means so much that we don't just hire like a rando, like if we don't think they're really going to like fit in and also be there for a long time.
Yep.
And sometimes you do, and you just need somebody. But our retention at Franklin is pretty darn good. I mean, we've got a handful of newer people that have been there maybe less than 3, 4, 5 years. But a lot of people there, we've got a lot of people that have been there for 10, 11, 12 years.
I believe it. I really do. They love the product. They love the environment they're in.
They love each other.
Yeah. And I really do think that starts with leadership. That starts at the top. That starts with you guys and how you are and the environment you create. So kudos to you guys.
It's all Stacy.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, to your point, Stacy, so Aaron has the veto power on food, I'm sure. Unless there's something that you have a hot opinion on. But what do you have the D on? What is your...
I'd say most things.
Everything else?
Most of the things. Yeah. Specifically everything.
Yes. My kind of gal.
You're saying it's everything.
Yeah.
My kind of gal.
Yeah.
How did you always have this business acumen and operational side? Are you just developing it as you're building it with Aaron?
I think it definitely was developed, but I just from working jobs as a kid and being very self-sufficient, growing into, we opened, I think I was 27 when we opened the trailer. So I was still
a baby,
pretty young.
Yeah.
And had been waiting tables and being an assistant manager and stuff like that, not really getting any kind of great management training.
Yeah.
But working in my parents' snow cone stand as a kid, I basically ran that. Just
how cool.
Little things.
That's cute.
Had been working for a long time.
Yeah. Do they still have it?
No.
Oh.
No.
How cute to grow up with that.
Totally. I had a paper route. I had a paper route in a retirement community, and then I also took their trash out. I was always trying to make some coins.
Yeah.
Mostly to buy candy
and
soda with, but yeah.
So you have you have the D on everything.
I hope so. Yeah. Most of the things.
Yeah.
So expansion time. When did the concept of Uptown come into play for y'all?
I don't know. I guess about 8 years ago. And it was kind of an accident. It was really more just about, a group of friends trying to save this really neat old building from getting torn down. It's certainly been a squirrely one. Just trying to get there. And, we were ready to start working on it before COVID, just so many things have changed since we started fiddling with it. But yeah, I guess it was probably about 8 years ago.
So yeah, the space that Uptown Sports Club sits at Waller and 6th Street was an empty building, completely
for so long,
derelict, for 25 years, unoccupied.
Gosh, maybe 30 something.
But it was a space that everybody in Austin who ever thought about opening anything could have been a restaurant, a bar,
I looked at
a record store. It could,
I bet there were tons of people looking at that.
Looking through the boarded up windows, looking through holes and seeing just a dirt floor inside and this very, very cool old building. So I think that played a major part in the fact that somebody's going to finally get it. And, this really, really cool
bring
space.
It back to a neat community space.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
And to me, it's a fun place. You guys do Christmas really well there.
Christmas well.
You do Christmas well. It's my favorite place to go around Christmas time. Kid you not. You could go anywhere. You could go see lights, whatever. I'm go to Uptown Sports Club, get a drink in the Moose Cup.
Yeah.
And enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
It's a really fun restaurant.
It's a good time.
Yeah. It's a restaurant. It's a bar. It's a
grill.
It's a good hang.
Yeah. I know I'm talking about expansion, but you also have been very intentional on not growing Franklin. I know you're in Gold Belly, which is how my parents in Nebraska get to have your brisket on Father's Day.
They probably ate a brisket that was raised in Nebraska.
Oh, is that where you source your beef?
Most of ours come from Nebraska.
Oh, get out.
That's where the good grasses grow.
100%. We've got good grass. We do. That's really cool. I mean, I'm actually very interested in like knowing how you built your farm relationships. I imagine like as you started out, what were you getting them at like a grocery store and then you're going into?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was buying a couple, 2 a day, 3 a day.
Yeah.
And then started getting them delivered when I could get one case at a time. But even from the beginning, we were trying really hard to like, it started off with like Meyer's All Natural.
Yep.
That was always a goal, is to get like hardcore, like all natural stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we got busier, the demand went really crazy. I had to build more cookers, and then we also had to like raise animals because no one was buying brisket on any kind of scale at all.
Yep.
So it didn't exist.
And did you work with any Texas farmers to begin with, or
a few in the very beginning? But there's not a lot of volume coming out of Texas of that caliber, so we kind of had to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
There's lots of great, small farms, but you can't get 120 briskets a day.
Yeah.
From
Nebraska. Who would have known? I mean, probably my parents. But anyway, you're a part of Gold Belly, but you have not expanded Franklin Barbecue, and I'm sure you've been asked 100 times to do so. Can you?
Do people still ask? I think the word's kind of out there.
No. I mean, yeah, people do still ask, but I think people know that this is our one.
Ain't that kind
this
of
is
show.
our one.
This is the one
restaurant baby of Franklin Barbecue.
Yeah.
But it has expanded beyond a restaurant. There's so many other parts. To it. We have a big barbecue sauce and seasoning business that you can buy items in the grocery store.
You have grills
nationwide.
Yeah. So that's a big
one.
A big part
it's huge.
of what we do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Making barbecue pits.
The pits are cool.
Pits are cool.
Do you know why I think the pits are so cool? Seriously, I am not the customer for them because I don't know how to barbecue.
You are not our,
You mean you're not looking for a 650-pound paperweight for your backyard?
Not my apartment.
I wish you were.
I know. I wish I were too, because the way that the fire illuminates the logo is gorgeous.
Well, yeah.
And I love branding. Truly, Franklin's branding from every single thing that you guys touch is incredible. I don't know who does the branding for y'all. It's so good.
Well, we've had lots of people over the years that have done stuff, but yeah, when we talking about going back to when we started, we didn't have any money, and we had a friend who created our logo for us, basically for trade.
It. Really? For brisket?
So Blair Richardson, she's done a lot of amazing work.
Yeah.
And then she moved to Mexico like pretty shortly after. So she's still getting barbecue occasionally.
She's got like barbecue for life because we're not keeping track.
Her trade is still ongoing. Yeah. But she's the main one that created
the kidney bean shape and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We also had a vibe before that. So we had plenty of stuff to give her. We'd be like, like Americana, Route 66, Googie architecture.
Yeah.
And of course,
we knew what we wanted it to look like.
Yeah.
Ish.
Every single like LLC that you have is branded so well and so fun, and it's different but consistent. That's like the through line for me. Synergy.
Well, it didn't back in the day. It wasn't that important, but I feel like now you have to have such good branding.
You do.
And really,
I'm a
with
sucker
beef
for it.
prices the way they are. I mean, thank goodness we sell a lot of t-shirts.
Exactly.
Do you guys do a good hoodie?
We call it a goodie.
I don't think we have anything with hoods right now, but we have some good sweatshirt.
I love a
hoodies
sweatshirt.
Are out right now, but they'll be coming back.
They will. I think a front zip hoodie will be coming back.
Yeah,
I do.
I prefer a front zip.
Mark my words.
Not like a pullover hoodie.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I don't like it, makeup can get on it.
God, tell me about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean, Aaron?
Absolutely.
You get it. Thank God.
Yes. You don't want to mess his hair up.
But expansion.
Don't touch.
You haven't expanded. I'm sure there's many reasons why, preserving the specialness on
That's
the
the
east
main
side.
reason. We just don't want to lose the magic. We feel so fortunate to have gotten so lucky with this spot, and man, it would hurt so badly to be that place. Of like, oh well, used to be better. Oh, they were cool before they sold out. Oh, blah blah blah. That we've worked way too hard on this thing.
Yeah.
Over the last 16 years.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a real bummer.
It would be.
Although it would be nice to retire one day.
I think I am just content with what I have, and I don't want for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well said. I asked a few people who I knew were big barbecue fans, big Franklin barbecue fans ahead of time. Like, if you could ask Aaron and Stacy anything, what would it be? And one of the questions was from my friend Nate, who has been around y'all in social environments. And he was like, Obama's stopped by. They've been on no reservations. Bourdain gave them an endorsement. Their head could be so big, and yet they are like the most normal people you would ever be around. Like, how do you not let those exciting moments take over and get to you?
We're normies.
We're extremely
You are
normal.
normies.
No doubt, like, cool things have happened.
Yeah.
I also don't write anything down. I should have been keeping a list, turns out. But yeah, it's like something cool happens. Like, all right. All those people are perfectly normal people too.
Yes.
Just doing different stuff. So it's really, the fact that they can come over and have a cool meal or like make friends or make a memory. It's like, well, it's just as cool for them as it is for us.
For sure. Has there ever been anything cool that's happened in the line? Marriage proposals, tattoo,
all kinds of stuff. We've had people get married in the smokehouse in line. We've had people that have met in line and gotten married and had kids. What else has happened?
Marriage proposals. Nothing too weird.
Nothing like bad weird.
No, yeah. I wouldn't think so.
But one thing that is neat, and it's not like super crazy, but people that have come in line, that have traveled from wherever, that have made friends in line. And you spend that much time together. It's like, oh, hey, I'm going to go get tacos. You guys want some? Hey, I'm going to go make a coffee run. Who wants coffee? And then you kind of become like friends with your people.
Yep.
But over the years, it's just happened so much that people that met in line have stayed in touch and then started repeating the same trip and be like, okay, we'll see you guys next May. And then they come back to be together
cool.
again. And it's so, so, so cool. And then like, they'll come in and like bring a picture that I've taken with them. You're like, hey, this is the last 10 years of trips. And then their kids are getting bigger. And it's just so cool.
That's wild.
That's the magic of the line.
To me, that would just fill me up so much. And
it does. That's what keeps me going.
Yeah. Do you do anything special for them when they come back? Do you know they're coming back, or do they surprise you?
We recognize them usually, but sometimes we don't really know.
Yeah.
Until they just show up and you're like, oh, hey, how you guys been? Good to see y'all.
Yeah.
How cool.
Well, it's also like not necessarily us two that would recognize it. We have a whole team of people that are
there
for
good
years.
point.
Are like recognizing people that we don't.
Usually I don't recognize them. It's like somebody from a friend like, oh, hey, so-and-so's in line.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, I need to come down and say hi. They're really good at that.
Stacy, I want to quickly ask you about your work outside of Franklin. So you have an event called You Grill Girl. I got it right.
You did it.
I was like, you go grill. Anyway, You Grill Girl, and proceeds go back to advancing women in the culinary space. Why did you start that? And what have you seen come out of that that's been really impactful?
Yeah. Well, I was on the board for La Dame d'Escoffier, a international group, but we have a chapter here in Austin. And it was time for fundraising. So it was time for a new fundraiser. And I thought that would be a fun way to do it. We're just trying to make money to give away for grants and scholarships. So that came about in 2019. We started doing that event. And our group makes most of the money for the whole year and this singular event. Yeah.
Just that one event.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So it's a nonprofit, but there are no employees of the nonprofit. It's all volunteer led. So, So yeah, we got to plan that party.
Fun.
We just had it last week.
Yeah.
And, it's exhausting. And it's
Events-
also like the next day after you're like, that was so great.
I know.
Let's do it again.
Events are a lot of work.
It is.
They really
Yeah,
are. It's logistics.
Sucks you dry.
It does, but I can't get enough of them.
I know. So yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
We always have fun themes, but
And you hosted at Franklin.
yeah. Well, this year we had it at our private event space. That's
Okay.
called Franklin Backyard.
Oh, cool.
So that was a venue change.
Okay.
And it was.
Where's that?
It's on the east side.
Okay.
Close to Mueller.
Okay.
It's kind of
Used-
where like Manor and 38th kind of go into
Yeah.
a little triangle right there.
Yeah.
Used to be Contigo.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's a space that we have where you could have Franklin barbecue catered
Awesome.
and full
And
bar,
yep.
private party.
I didn't know about. Okay. This
Yeah.
is great to
Yeah,
know.
It's really a fun.
Do you
a
all
fun
have
space.
cornhole out front?
We have a cornhole.
Okay. That's
set,
a
for
big
sure.
thing for
Glad
me.
you said set after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real
Let me
big.
Be clear about the cornhole.
Just one.
I'm from Nebraska, so make the connection.
Yes. Yes. We can get more cornhole if we need
Okay. Absolutely.
to. But yeah, it was at our Franklin backyard space, and it was lovely. People loved it.
That's awesome. Do you have a lot of men show up for that, or is it mostly just women?
Well, I feel like we have more men than we used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, men will come to it.
I wish I could say so. I wasn't there this year.
Well, that's true.
I didn't go.
He had
Oh,
he had to
girl.
go out of town, but he's
Okay.
usually there. He's usually our, helping with our sound engineering and
Yeah.
power needs
and fire needs
and fire needs and shovel needs and
lighting.
lighting. Yeah.
Was your daughter there? I know you all have a 12-year-old.
She
Does
wasn't there this year.
Okay.
Because they were out of town, but
Okay.
We had to go on a school trip
Okay.
that was unexpected and happened on the same day as Girl. So it was a super bummer that we missed it.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
we had a great trip, but
Yeah.
Is she into the family biz? Is she, what is
Very.
she? Okay.
she loves it.
Does she?
Yes.
Where do you see her?
Well, she is a hospitality kid for sure.
Uh-huh.
She loves being around adults and she loves talking to them and serving them, all that stuff. But she does work at the restaurant occasionally.
Get
as well.
out.
Yeah, she goes up there
How
on Saturdays
cool.
and she'll work
wiping
lunches.
tables, visiting with people.
She loves it though.
That's
Oh my God,
awesome.
She's really into it.
She sounds like a natural.
She's pretty
She
good
is.
at it.
She's going around
It's-
and chatting with everyone. That's cool.
She's
She's
a
12.
great
That builds
host.
confidence too.
She's
Okay.
good at like noticing, much like Stacy, like when like water glasses are empty, she'll just like sneak in, and she's really good at that stuff. She's got an eye for it.
That's awesome.
I can fill water glasses.
And she's only 12. That's incredible. I want to talk too about, so Aaron, I didn't realize you had done masterclass. You were on the masterclass platform,
Oh yeah,
which is awesome
yeah,
and
that
incredible.
happened. I forgot about that.
That happened. And maybe I knew about it when
I
it
haven't
came
been
out.
writing these things down. And
Yeah.
I just keep forgetting.
He forgot.
I
he
can
filmed
give you
that.
all my notes, but masterclass, you were a guest judge on Hell's Kitchen. Is that right?
Yeah. yeah.
I didn't watch the full episode, but I saw the apron HK.
I never watched
and-
it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I mean, you've done so much. You have your own CPG line. Like, is there an area or something you haven't done yet that is on the horizon, or kind of a pipe dream where you're like, music or anything where you're like, I want to go down this path?
You know, I'm really trying to do less.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's partially true. I'm trying to do less of the things that I just kind of don't really, want to do.
Yeah.
Like everybody. But, we're sort of working on a new show that may be airing next year.
Okay.
About all I can really say. But it does heavily involve craft and the
Wow.
pursuit of craftiness.
Cool.
Like kind of an international travel show. And
This is
like,
really cool news.
even before like we came in here, like we're looking at like the record lathe over there and be like, okay. And like that kind of stuff is really what I'm super interested in. Like I'm such a
Awesome.
hardcore do-it-yourselfer. Like,
Yeah.
right before this, I was building bar shelves for the event space
Okay.
in the shop and gluing everything up. So like I like to build a lot of the stuff myself.
Well, you were welding your own pits
absolutely.
before you which is so cool.
But that's kind of the stuff that really, really kind of gets me going.
Yeah.
It's like learning things, learning how to just do stuff, just build things.
Storytelling as well.
So that's kind of what
feel like-
what the show is about.
Cool. Okay, I'll stay tuned to that.
What else?
What else do you want to do?
Yeah, I think that's about. I
think
just
you
would like to
wanna-
spend more time with my family.
Make
Yeah.
neon signs or something.
Oh, I'd
Oh,
love,
like
I
Evan
do wanna-
Voiles. I'm sure you've had many.
Uh-huh.
Does he do any of your signs?
No,
Okay.
no, but I've been talking to him about this show because
Yeah.
we need a sign for the show, and I need to learn how to make neon. Yeah, like stuff like that. But really, I mean, I'd love to kind of get back to cooking. I don't really get to cook much, but it would be really fun to get to cook not under pressure,
Yeah.
just for fun.
Yeah. Okay. What do you like to
Make
cook?
me dinner.
Yeah.
I'll
come over.
No pressure.
Mhm.
I prefer raw fish.
Sushi.
Absolutely.
So you really don't want to cook.
Yeah.
So back to that.
Just said he wanted to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be neat to, have more time just to kind of
Hang out.
things we actually just really, want to do instead of just work
Yeah.
all the time. Because that's really, I feel like about 95% of our time is just work.
I know, but it's your name and it's your brain. It's like it probably feels a lot different than what somebody clocking into a 9 to 5.
Yeah, we're
feels
not
like.
getting paid.
Yeah. Do you puzzle with Stacy?
I'm puzzled most of the time. Wait a minute, what happened?
She heard that I was a puzzle.
I did. Elaine told me.
Avid puzzler.
Yeah.
No, he really doesn't.
No,
Do it on your own solo.
I always am trying to lure people to the table to do puzzle with me.
Yeah.
But nobody ever wants to in my house.
Why? Oh, in your house.
I don't know. Maybe it's because
I think
I'm
we're just too
watching
busy.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
And, being just boring and drinking
Murder,
tea.
She Wrote.
Yeah. The old episodes.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury.
While doing a puzzle.
Well, we try to preserve that stuff more for summer vacation time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I totally get that. Okay. There was something else I was going to ask you on the puzzling front. Oh, Stacy, you like to vintage shop.
Yeah,
According to Elaine. Is that correct?
I guess so. I mean, I like old things. I like vintage and antique things.
You like me?
You like
I like you. Yeah.
do you
I like
do you do it
finding things.
do you do it in town or is it mostly when you're on the road?
No, I feel like I'm always shopping
Uh-huh.
and looking. I'll look at really bad estate sale emails that I get.
Yeah.
I'll look at every single item
Uh-huh.
that they have. I'll go to estate sales. I'll go to vintage shops. I will slow down when there's things on the side of the road.
Do you ever find anything for Uptown or any of your spots? Or is this just
Yeah.
for
Oh,
you? Because I feel like
yeah.
Uptown
Constantly.
is very,
Right. Well, yeah, that's the
70s,
thing where you're
80s.
oh, we need a new host stand.
Yeah.
Or we need a server station.
Yeah.
You can't just buy something on Wayfair.
yeah, no, that would kill the vibe.
I
That'd
do
be
a lot of
Olive
Facebook
Garden.
Marketplace. Yeah.
You know?
So Stacy's knee jerk is to find something cool and old and then fix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
My, reaction is well, I better just build a host stand.
Yeah. He's
out
like,
of
I'll make it a
leftover walnut.
custom jobber.
I love that though. You don't love that? You
well,
do.
if you can make it happen.
Yeah.
You got to finish
Well,
and
Yeah.
complete the
You're the
project.
hype girl though. So if
Yeah.
anybody can,
I don't know. I'm a couple years out on projects right now. So
Okay.
Maybe I was a
struggle.
hype girl. Now I'm a party pooper.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
think that's fair.
I feel like as we get older, we're just our tolerance and our realistic side kind of kicks in a little bit.
Very realistic.
Where we're just
Yeah.
What's worth our time? I know you guys have been asked this question 100 times, but it's kind of nearing the end and I want to make sure we slide it in. You're like, what is this question going to be? Obviously you're in the food space. We're in Austin, big foodie city. What would you all wait in line for?
Gosh. As a rule.
Oh, I don't do lines. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, no, I generally, as a rule, do not wait in a line on purpose unless I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of you have the time to do it. You have the
Yes.
attitude to do it.
The attitude.
And we can also collect data,
Yeah.
our place, while doing it. So I'd say I usually don't wait too long.
I
Yeah.
would say that's true for me. I'd say my life in Austin is much different from my life elsewhere,
Mm-hmm.
where I would be able to stand in line at Neptune up in Boston and
Yeah.
get a meal or some favorite spots or, but yeah, in Austin, I mean, every second of every day is filled with having to be someplace
Yeah.
and running late. and just trying to keep up with work. So
Yeah.
I don't think lines are for us.
I also don't think there's that many places here with lines in Austin.
Oh, they had to have already had a line.
Maybe. I'm more just kind of curious what you would wait in line for. But on that note, I know y'all have some favorite Austin spots. Take the line out of it. What are the spots?
Este is a favorite for me.
Oh, Aaron is Friday Este.
That tuna
Este guy.
tiradito
Oh my God, it's so good.
is one of the best bites in town.
I agree.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's my Friday lunch work meeting spot. If there's something that has to happen that doesn't need to happen, it's like, okay, hey, let's talk about it at lunch on Friday.
And that
at
fatty
Este.
tuna tostada.
So good.
Oh,
We
so
love
good.
Fonda. We eat there
Yes.
a lot.
We just talked about their new brunch spot next door.
Yeah.
Good chilaquiles.
Where else?
Nice
we go?
concha.
El Dorado. Duh.
Oh, we go to
Yes.
Eldorado. Go to Matt's El Rancho if we
Yep.
can. We'll wait in line. We'll wait.
Oh yeah, there's
Well,
always a wait
so
at
for a
Matt's.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But it have to be on a Sunday.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We eat out all the time, but I can't think of where we go. We've been going to All Day Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Kanji's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Este.
It's a good date night place.
We go to a pizzeria often.
Go Sarah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And-
There we go. I eat it uptown a lot.
Oh yeah, it is. And then if you guys are cooking at home, what are you making?
We haven't cooked at home in years.
Years. Not even like scrambled eggs? Breakfast?
Well, I do make breakfast for the kiddo every morning. Yeah, I don't really. Although I guess we had some people over for a birthday party last weekend. We did a bunch of food.
We had
Our dinners
steak.
at home are more like events.
yeah.
Like, hey, it's like 12 people coming over for a dinner
Yeah.
party.
Aaron made a really good baked potato casserole. What was it?
Well,
Yum.
it's baked potato stuff. I mean,
It was
couldn't
just
be
like
bad.
bacon and chives and all the cheese and potato and mushed up.
Yeah, tuna tartare,
Scoopable
Potato anything.
some oysters,
oysters.
snacks.
Yeah.
Steamed artichokes.
It
out of
sounds
the
a bit,
garden.
this was a party for
Yeah.
a friend's birthday.
Yeah.
We're not like eating
This on the
oysters
regular.
at home every night.
Yeah.
There was
Whoa.
caviar. There
Not
was
with
caviar
that
too.
attitude.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
We had a friend that I don't know how you say you made a caviar. She scooped
She
it
brought
out.
it?
She foraged the caviar
She
and sent
foraged it.
Is that true?
I don't know how you make,
she got it
how
out
you're
of
the
the
maker.
out of the
She- it to us.
fish?
She's a scooper.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she gave us some caviar. So we ate caviar. At
Is
the
she in
party.
the fish biz?
She's a
Mhm.
fish.
Okay, like a monger? Is that what they're
She's
called?
a-
Fishmonger?
She's a diver.
She's
a
a
diver.
diver and fish. Sure.
Is fishmonger a real thing or no?
I think
Yes.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a sorcerer.
Right, because there's a restaurant
She's
called
into
Mongers.
sorcery.
That's pretty
Call it.
cool.
Uh,
And then venues in town. Do you guys have a favorite spot where you like to go see music or hang or
oh.
Yeah, I mean, we go to Paramount for stuff, just like everybody else. I mean, go see a show at Mohawk or
Yeah.
13th Floor or Vegas or,
Yep.
I mean, those kind of more of the kind of places I hang out at. ACL Live.
yeah,
I feel
favorite
like that's
venue?
where I like to go.
Yeah.
Well, they have
If-
seats. And
I
that
don't
is
go-
becoming
Seats
more
and
and
air
more
conditioning.
important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't go see music that often. So I like to go there and I'm kind of lame. I like to sit down. It's not very rocker.
No,
Aaron, are
rocker
you
friendly.
still playing music
I do.
on the regular?
Yeah.
Nice. Is that like your way to kick back and
Yeah, I would say so. I stopped playing music for years and years and years because we had a little barbecue baby called Franklin Barbecue. And yeah, after we had a fire in 17, I got back into it with some friends and
Cool.
been doing it ever since. But yeah, we play, and I play guitar in this particular band.
no drums?
No drums.
Stacy on the drums?
Oh yeah.
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 Stick twirling.
Totally. No, I don't jam.
You don't jam.
Mm-mm.
All right. Before we end it, I want to know, Aaron, what your favorite like leadership business quality is about Stacy and Stacy about Aaron. I love that it starts with a laugh.
I was trying to think what she's going to be able to say about me.
I know.
Slim
me too.
pickings. I think my favorite leadership quality about Stacy is how matter of fact she is and super duper no bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no sugarcoating anything. It's like, hey, you didn't do great at this, blah, 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 blah. Do better. Okay. But also like empathetic and kind at the same time. Like there's a certain warmth to it, but it's definitely like no time to mess around. Get it done. That's what has to happen.
It's awesome. I could see that.
Okay.
She's also terrifying, and I'm probably going to hear more about that later.
That was all feedback he's getting from me, by the way.
So, do you have anything to say about me at all?
I do. What I would say...
Positive?
Yes. I am usually a very realistic person, as you're saying. Aaron is always hopeful and always positive. And truly, really is very rarely like down in the dumps about anything. So he usually has a good positive spin for everything. It's really annoying.
Really, and a good balance. I feel like a really great balance for you too.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I am honored that you guys took time out of your day to chat with me. It's an honor, and love getting to spend time with you guys and just be in your happy orbit.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.